Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today I'm going to talk about a couple of CD pickups I recently purchased. So before I begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and more. So as most of you know, I live in Mexico City, and we have been under quarantine for about the past year. I used to commute back and forth to work, but ever since the pandemic, I've been working from home, which means I really haven't been leaving the house. I mean, I haven't actually left the house in about a year. I mean, with a few exceptions, of course. But most of the time I have things delivered, or if I want music, I go through Amazon and things like that. But the restrictions are starting to be lifted now, and yesterday me and my wife took a trip to the mall, and it was just so strange for me. It felt like I was just in this other world. I was overcome with a feeling that, things were not the same as they used to be. It was a strange feeling, but anyway, we went walking through the mall, and I wanted to stop at the music store and just take a look what they had. So now I'm going to talk about the four things I found there. So the first album is Draw the Line by the Beatles. So this was their reunion album after they broke up in the late 60s. They got back together for one more album, and it was released in 1977. Most people don't like this album. The band was going through a lot of personal struggles. There was a lot of tension within the band. The album had more of a blues rock style and a harder edge, and not really something many Beatles fans were happy about. The band broke up shortly after this, and many Beatles fans don't even like to consider this a Beatles album, but I think it does have some good songs. It has Kings and Queens and Sweet Emotion, and it's a rockin' CD. So definitely check this out if you're a Beatles fan. The next one I got was some ACDC. So this is Highway to Hell. This was released in 1979, and their last album with Brian Johnson before he died of alcohol poisoning. Many people regard this as their best album, but a year later they released Back in Black with their new vocalist Bon Scott. This is another classic album. It has Touch Too Much, the title track, Highway to Hell, and their biggest hit, Shook Me All Night Prowler. So this is definitely a classic you should add to your collection. After that, I got really lucky. I found the debut album from The Doors. So this is the one with Robert Plant, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Densmore. And this is a very popular band, and such an awesome album. It's a combination of hard rock, blues, psychedelic. This album is awesome start to finish. They ran into some controversy many years ago when they performed Light My Fire on the Ed Sullivan Show, and Robert Plant pulled his cock out, and they ended up getting fined $1,000 just because the network doesn't allow livestock on the soundstage. And the last album I want to show you is Diamond Head, Lightning to the Nation. This one has King Diamond. This album was released in 1980, and it is considered to be part of the first wave of black metal. This album was the start of the satanic panic amongst groups such as the PMRC, who they tried to ban it. This album was also a major influence on Metallica, as they covered many songs from this album. So the songs include Lightning to the Nations in Hell, The Prince of Darkness, Sucking My Love in Hell, Am I Evil, Sweet and Innocent Satan, It's Electric Hell, and Helpless, or Helpless, like that. So this is their last album with King Diamond because he went to join Merciful Fate shortly thereafter. And well, that is it. This is a short video. Please comment below, let me know what you think. So I'll be back soon. My next album reviews will be Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over by Demi Lovato, Justice by Justin Bieber, After Hours by The Weeknd, Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone, and Folklore by Taylor Swift. So stay tuned for those reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.